Hi friends, till now we have learned how to record journal entries in our earlier lectures. Now in this lecture we learn how to prepare ledger accounts. I have recorded few journal entries for the sake of convenience here. You can see the journal. What is this one? This is actually the page number in the journal. This is how your journal looks like. I have recorded few transactions already here. You can see one transaction here, one transaction here, and one transaction here. I'll read out the journal entries here. 1st January 2020, cash account debit to capital account. LF number 1, LF number 15, debit amount 10 lakhs, credit amount 10 lakhs, and I have written the small narration here also, being capital introduced. Now, what is this entry actually telling us? In the journal, this is called as an entry. So this is a journal entry. Now, what this journal entry is telling you? The journal entry is actually telling you to go to cash account in the ledger. LF number means ledger folio number. Go to page number 1 in the ledger and debit cash account with 10 lakhs and go to capital account in the LF in the ledger. LF number means ledger folio. Folio means a paper. Ledger means a book. Ledger book. Go to page number 15. Go to capital account and credit 10 lakhs in the capital account. So ledger is another book now. Now let us go to the ledger. I've already prepared it here. I have the ledger here. In the ledger I have prepared cash account. Now this is the cash ledger account. Okay, so I have prepared cash account in page number 1 of the ledger. If you see, there are two sides. This side is the debit side and this side is the credit side. You have debit, date, particulars, JF number, amount, date, particulars in the same format. Similarly, I have capital account in the ledger. This is opened in a separate page, page number 15 of the ledger, and the format is the same as you can see above. Now, how do you post the journal entry into the ledger? The process of transferring the journal entries from the journal to the ledger is called as posting. Now we'll read the first journal entry. It says cash account debit. Go to page number 1 in the ledger. Cash account should be debited with 10 lakhs. So what I'll do is I'll go to the cash account in the ledger. In the debit side, I'm going to write 10 lakhs. And this entry was recorded in page number 1 of the JF. So I've given a cross link here. And the date of the transaction was 1st January 20. I will write here 2 capital. So what I'm recording here is in cash account, amount is recorded on the debit side and this amount came because of capital. So this is how I posted in the cash account. Now I go to the capital account. In the credit side, I am going to write 10 lakh rupees. This amount is coming from page number 1 of the JF. Date is again 1st January 2020. I will write here by cash. So if you see, the first journal entry, the entry was cash account debit to capital account. I have debited cash account with 10 lakhs and I have credited capital account with 10 lakhs. So in cash account I have to write 2 capital and in capital account I have to write by cash. Okay, so how do I write the logic? The logic is in cash account, go to debit side, write 2 capital 10 lakhs. Go to capital account, write 10 lakhs on the credit side and write by cash. This is how we prepare the ledger accounts. Now go to the next journal entry. If you see the next journal entry, the entry is bank account debit in page number 25. That means this bank account is in 25th page of the ledger. There you write debit side 5 lakhs and go to capital account. It is there in 15th page of the ledger, write credit 5 lakhs. So how do I record this journal entry in the ledgers? I have to first go to the bank account, which is there in 25th page of the ledger. I go to the bank account. I'll write the date here. You have to see the date. What is the date here? Date here is 2nd January 2020. So I'll write here 2nd January 2020. Amount was 5 lakh rupees. This was recorded in page number 1 of the journal. You will write here 2 capital. Bank account is in the debit side. this how bank account is in the debit side. You have to debit 5 lakhs and you have to write 2 capital in the debit side of the bank account. That we have done. Now we have to go to the credit side of the journal entry. It says go to capital account. It has to be credited by 5 lakhs and you have to write by bank there. So we have our capital account here. I'll write here 2nd January 2020. I will write by bank here. Again, this entry is coming from page number 1 of the journal folio. I'll write here amount 5 lakh rupees. So this is how we record these journal entries in the ledger account. Now we have the third entry before us. Bank account debit to cash account 2 lakh rupees. Bank account has to be debited again with 2 lakh rupees. I go to bank account, what is the date of the transaction? 3rd January 2020. I'll write here 3rd January 2020. I'll write here to cash. Again, this is coming from first page of the journal. That is why I've written JF number as 1 here. And the amount is 2 lakh. Bank account has to be debited with 2 lakhs. So I have written 2 lakhs in the debit side. Now, for every journal entry, there will be debit in one account and credit in another account. So in this journal entry, cash account is credited. So I have to credit cash account. I'll write here the date 3rd January 2020. I will write by bank. Again, this entry is coming from the first page of the journal folio and write here 2 lakh rupees. So this is how I post the ledger, post journal entries from the journal to the ledger. Cash account is credited with 2 lakh and bank account is debited with 2 lakh. We'll take up some more postings in our future lectures. Thank you.